Thank you for joining me today in today's discussion about resilience. This is your host, Ming, bringing to you your blockchain of resilience, your open ledger, your open journal on your path, your personal path towards resilience. This episode will change your life, or at least it will change your perspective on this present moment. Today's topic is called To Wonder or to Wander. To wonder or to wander in chaos. To be vulnerable or comfortable in that chaos. As a sidebar, a dear friend of mine, actually we haven't met yet, we had several discussions over the phone and via text, a fellow podcaster out there. His name is Mr. Eric Hellberg. He has a podcast called just that, Comfortable in Chaos. I highly recommend you check him out. Eric Hellberg's podcast called Comfortable in Chaos. But back to discussion today. To wonder or to wander. I'm offering you a perspective and action, perhaps, from two aspects. From the human and the spiritual essence. On the human level, that can be difficult, frustrating, uncomfortable, unacceptable, intolerable, suffering, crying for relent. On the spiritual side, that stuff is beyond your control or beyond your perceived control. Indirect to you, part of the process, not a conclusion, a transition, not to, but in the present moment. That thing about memento mori from the Stoic discipline is in relation to the spiritual side of that discussion. Prepared not for the final resting place of your human physical presence, but focused on the present moment as if there is no other, and to put your currency and your presence, and wait for it, your production now, while you have awareness of your breath and your purpose and your voice and your message. Wonder or wander in chaos. Wander meaning just walking aimlessly into an environment or condition without preparation or plan. Wonder means being observant and choosing, deciding, communicating your intentions, spelled curiousness, genuineness, sincerity. I know those clarifying words, supposedly, may not simplify the issue we are sharing here in these 500 seconds about wandering or wondering. I think that even offering further words, it might tend to obfuscate or confuse or put more veils around a clear vision and path, as I said before, towards resilience, towards your direction that you have determined is where you want to go from your drive. But I hope in some way it helps you. Maybe that what I'm offering you is an outlier perspective. That one can't be used on your journey, and you can take some of that chaff away and get to the wheat of where you're going. But if I did not present that proposition about to wander or wonder clearly, I'm going to leave you with this from this book I was reading called Nothing Special, Living Zen. This is from the author, and I'm going to cite this from them in quotes. As a person, I look at the conflict with horror, but the chaos is itself interesting. In the discipline of physics, there is a relatively new field called chaos theory. The war is producing chaos. Within or with the chaos comes new possibilities. Everything is being shaken up. And from now on, the whole Middle East is going to be different. Our relationships to everybody involved are going to be different. Their relationships to everything are going to be different. We can't see the order in the chaos because we're human. It's not necessarily bad. Even in horror, there is wonder. Wonder is that which is happening. And we can't judge or assess that. Of course, if I could prevent the killing, I would. None of it makes sense. It's just chaos. And yet, the chaos is not chaos. It's wonder. From chaos comes new order, which in turn becomes chaos. That's what life is. Peace for us is being willing to be with the chaos. That doesn't mean we don't take action, but even our action is part of the chaos. We always have 2 points of view, our personal point of view and that which develops through sitting, which is the wonder. For example, it's terrible that so many millions of people were killed in the last war. Yet, from the point of view of the welfare of the earth, fewer people are better. The earth has too many people already. If I'm the one of the people who was killed or someone I know was killed, of course, to me personally, it was a disaster. Yet life on earth cannot be kept in a fixed position. Unquote. That's from the author Joko in the book, Nothing Special, Living Zen. So, again, the topic today was to wonder or to wander. I presented to you some simple definitions to distinguish those two terms, but hopefully we should get to the wondering part, accepting this present moment and doing our best in each day, each moment, and in that self-discovery on this path, however long it lasts, but to maintain this thing called resilience. Stay present. Stay current. It's always 820.